go, Scotty. A little snack for you. I cut the crusts off just the way you like them.
Mom, I'm not a child, you know.
Oh, should I have left the crusts on?
No. Thanks, Ma.
Have you heard anything from Lynda?
Would you just relax? If she said she'll be here, she'll be here.
I know. I just worry. It wouldn't kill her to call if she's fallen a bit behind. For all I know, she could be lying dead in a wreck. Or tied up in some pervert's basement.
Well, that's a bit extreme, don't you think?
Oh no. I watch the news. People are sick these days. Too much wheat. And don't get me started on all the chemicals those 5 towers are putting into the air, making people crazy. It could happen to anyone. Oh, she could be anywhere, Scott. Anywhere. You don't know?
Well, I don't think she's in there.
Have you seen my glasses? Goodness, I swear I'd misplace my own hands if they weren't attached right in front of me. Stupid. I can never get this damn thing to work.
Okay, what's the problem?
I am trying to make it call Lynda, but it just doesn't want to let me do that. So infuriating.
Is it giving you a busy signal or something?
No, nothing. I put in her phone number and hit the button, but it doesn't make any noises. It's just completely ignoring me. Hello! Call Lynda!
Okay, what kind of plan do you have?
I guess I hadn't really thought about it. Just hang up and try again, I suppose.
No. Ma, what kind of phone plan?
That was my phone plan.
All right, here, just let me have a look. Ma, this is the calculator.
I was wondering why it kept subtracting all the numbers.
Yeah, here, just let me dial her for you.
Hey, Ma. So sorry I'm late.
Hello, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it. Here, let me take your coat.
And only half an hour behind schedule. You almost beat your record time.
Oh, sorry, Scott. But some of us actually have to work for a living. I left at the right time, but there's a roadblock backing traffic up just off the highway. I guess the cops are looking for some guy that escaped from the Spruce Road psychiatric ward. Said he's driving the same type of car as me.
Oh, you see? Just think, Lynda, you could be locked in a basement with him.
No thanks.
No. She means because you're late? She thought someone had tried to abduct you. I tried to tell her no one would actually want you, but...
Scott, be nice to your sister.
Yeah, Scott. Be nice to me.
Honey, can I get you something to drink?
Some tea would really hit the spot if you have some.
You know I always keep some of that chamomile around for you.
Thanks, Mom.
It's no problem at all. Please, make yourself comfortable. There are sandwiches there on the table if you're hungry.
No, those are my sandwiches.
Share with your sister.
Crust's off, huh? Aren't you like 28 now?
I don't care how old I get. Crust will always be gross.
Not nearly as gross as watching you try to eat.
Where's Steve? You not coming?
Scott, Stephen and I are divorced.
What the hell? Seriously? When did this happen?
A year and a half ago? You were there. You helped him move his stuff out.
That was a divorce? I thought you guys were just downsizing or whatever.
Didn't it seem odd to you that he was crying uncontrollably the entire time?
Not really.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, jeez. That's too bad, Lynn. I'm sorry to hear it. You know, I always thought you two were such a great couple.
Why, Scott, we openly hated each other.
Oh, yeah.
You really need to lay off the pot.
Oh, come on. Don't start on this again.
I'm serious. And have you even had any luck finding a job yet?
I've had a couple interviews, but nobody's called me back. Which, actually, that reminds me. Can I borrow $40? No, I'm a little short on my electric bill.
You already owe me $200.
I know. I'll pay you back, Lynn.
This is the last time. I mean it. You need to get your shit together, man.
Oh, come on. Is it my fault the government stole my job?
Selling pot is not a job, Scott.
Actually, yeah, it is.
Not to mention all the charges they gave you when the cops finally raided that place. You have no idea how lucky you were that you only ended up with a year of probation.
I wouldn't say lucky. Really, I have applied everywhere. Maybe you could find me something at your work.
I'm a crown attorney.
I know, but you need people to, like, file your papers and stuff, right?
The paralegals do most of that.
So? Then you've only got 2 of them.
What? No, Scott, a paraleg... Yes, that's right. And they only come in pairs. So you have to have one with you already. Sorry, buddy.
Here you are, dear. Chamomile tea done just the way you like it. Can I get either one of you anything else?
No, this is great. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Well, I'm sure you're both wondering why I've asked you to come over this evening. And I'm glad you're both sitting down because I've got some big news.
Is everything okay?
Yes, everything is just wonderful. In fact, I've met someone.
Huh.
Well, that's, who?
His name is Dr. Loveit, and he really is the most charming man.
I have some questions.
Oh dear. I do hope you're both okay with this. It's just that this house has been so empty. Now that you've both grown and ever since your father died.
Whoa, Dad's dead?
Dad didn't die, Mom. He's living in Winnipeg with Tracy the...
He died.
All right, then. So who is this guy? Is it serious?
Well, I don't know about that, but you never know. If it's meant to be, it will be. Otherwise, maybe just a bit of fun. It's been a long time since I've had fun.
You gross.
Please.
Hush. And if I wasn't out there having my fun, you two wouldn't even be here. Did you ever stop to consider that?
Sounding pretty good right about now.
And you want to talk about gross, young man? Try changing soiled diapers every day for 5 years, then you come back and tell me about gross. And believe you me, you were not an easy pooper.
You're right. We could stand to be a bit more supportive.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry about all the poops.
That's all right, honey. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. If I had to.
So, tell us about this guy. What's he like? Where's he from?
Well, He seems very nice. He likes dogs and hikes, and he enjoys watching old black and white films. Oh, he's very handsome in all of his pictures.
In all his pictures. Wait, Mom, where did you say you met this guy?
Oh, yes, dear, I meant to tell you. I was making a tray of ginger snaps, you remember, for my book club, when the dial came right off my old oven clock. So what did I do? I bring up the applications on my smart cell phone, just like you showed me, and I searched up timer. Only I must have hit the wrong button somewhere along the way, because it took me to this internet page where all these nice-looking men from around town are sending pictures of themselves.
God. Mom, are you on Timber?
Yes, that's it. Kind of sounds Swedish, doesn't it? Boy, those Swedes are sure doing all right for themselves these days, aren't they?
This actually can't be happening.
Oh, Lynda, as soon as I saw this website, I said, this is exactly what my little girl needs.
Nope.
And that's not even the best part. Sometimes, if you click on their photograph, they'll even show you a picture of their home.
Oh, stop!
Why would you even want to see
So
a
you
picture
can't
of
figure out how to dial a phone number, but you can make an online dating profile?
Isn't technology astounding?
No, Ma. You can't be on Timber. I forbid it. I hereby state that henceforth there shall be no further timbering in, nor in the surroundings of this house.
It's so sweet of you to worry, Scott, but that's not really up to you.
Mom, please, listen to me. There are no good people on there. It's not an app for nice people. It's just one big cesspool of dirty creeps is what it is.
Aren't you on Timber?
And look at me. I'm a mess. No self-respecting woman would want any part of this.
Words can't describe how proud that makes me feel, Scott.
At least for once we agree. Mom, you can't date some guy from the internet.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I think Dr. Loveit is a wonderful man, and I fully intend to meet him.
Wait, you mean you haven't even met this guy yet?
Thank you, God.
That's why I invited the two of you. We are all going to have dinner together and get to know one another as a family.
I'm sorry. We're gonna do what?
Won't that be nice?
No, Mom. In what universe would that be nice? You haven't even met this man and you've already invited him into your house?
Yes, Lynda, because in this family, we have manners.
Also in this family, we've so far enjoyed not being murdered.
That was the email. Oh. How do I look? Oh, you two, please be on your best behavior.
You must be Miss Sangster.
It's Marissa, and you must be Mr. Loveit.
Oh, please call me Doctor.
Of course. Won't you come in, Doctor?
I brought flowers.
How nice. Where are they?
I didn't bring flowers.
Oh, well, that's quite all right. May I take your coat?
No, I'm fine the way I am, thank you.
Well, please make yourself at home.
Oh! Who the hell is this?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? These are my children, Lynda and Scott.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you.
You have children?
Yes.
And they're here?
Yes.
Ooh. I see.
What can I get you to drink?
Whiskey.
Oh dear, I don't have whiskey. I think I may have some gin.
Yes, gin, that would be remarkable, thank you.
So, you're a doctor?
Hmm? Oh, yes.
Of medicine?
Yes, of course.
And do you specialize in anything?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And which type of medical practice is it that you specialize in?
Oh. What's that one with all the feet?
Podiatry?
That's the one.
You're not really a doctor, are you?
No.
Then why the hell would you say you were?
I didn't say that, you did.
Whoa, wait, but no, Mom said that you told her that you were a doctor, I think.
Yeah. I'm doctor.
You mean your actual first name is Doctor?
Yes, that's right.
As in, Doctor is literally your first name?
Is she, stupid?
Whoa, hey, back off, man.
Scott, why don't you go see if Mom needs a hand in the kitchen?
I didn't have any tonic water, so I squeezed a couple of oranges. I hope that's okay for you.
Great. I'll have another. In fact, why don't you bring out the whole bottle?
Let me help you with that. So, Mom tells us you like dogs.
No. Never said I like dogs. Hate dogs. Said I like dogs.
Wait, like the people?
That is utter nonsense.
Well, maybe you just haven't been meeting the right dogs.
Obviously not.
No, hold on just a minute. You got some kind of problem with dogs?
I mean, not in particular.
I like dogs. What? I do.
Ooh, there's a good boy, Sock. You'll make a fine man someday. Maybe. I believe I was promised some stew for my efforts here this evening.
Yes, I'm sorry, it's not quite ready just yet. Should be about another 10 minutes, I think.
Keeping me in suspense. I like that in a woman.
Oh, good God!
Well, I need to take a leak. Where do you keep the camera? So?
Of course, I'll show you. Right this way. Oh!
Hey, and don't either of you touch my stuff, eh?
What stuff?
Now you know damn well.
Oh. This is going to be an uncomfortable time. Oh.
What is wrong with him?
Yeah, I know, eh?
I'm not getting a very good feeling about this. We need to get him out of here.
Why? What's up?
You already forgot what we were talking about, didn't you?
No, the guy, right?
Yes, Scott, the guy. I think he could be dangerous.
Well, what makes you think he's dangerous?
What makes you think he's not?
I don't know. He's a bit eccentric. He is a doctor.
No, he is not a doctor. That's just his name, apparently, remember? If he could lie about that, who knows what else he's lying about?
I guess.
On top of that, he's disrespectful.
Well, maybe he's just nervous.
Sure, Scott, and maybe there's more to it than that. You know, I see cases like this all the time, and I'm not willing to risk it. As soon as he gets back from the bathroom, I'm telling him he has to leave.
No, you can't do that.
Oh yeah? Watch me.
Lynda, he's Mom's guest, not yours. This is her house. Dude, she made stew. Look, I hate it as much as you do, but she was really looking forward to having dinner with this guy. She'd be upset if you just tossed him out of here before we even had a chance to sit down and eat. And did I say there's gonna be stew?
You know, we have a lot bigger problems here than Mom being upset. I think she'd be a lot more upset if this man stabbed her in the face.
Stabbed who in the face, dear?
Listen, Mom, this man, he has to go.
But he's only just gotten here. Lynda, please, just give him a chance.
Look, I know you were looking forward to this, but every instinct in my body is telling me that there's something off here. Now I need you to listen to me on this, okay?
He's been here not 10 minutes. I would think you could at least try to get to know him somewhat before passing your judgments.
I hear you. I do. And look, Mom, if you want to start dating again, I think that's wonderful. You have my full support. But you can do a lot better than this. I mean, this guy is straight out of the loony bin. Oh, shit!
What?
We do not curse in this house, Lynda.
On my way over here, that roadblock, the police are out looking for some psychopath as we speak. And what are the odds now that this guy just shows up here?
You don't truly believe that this man is the same person the police are searching for.
Oh, the pieces seem to fit a little too well. Seems awfully coincidental at the very least, don't you think?
I agree. It might seem that way, but sometimes the coincidence is just that, a coincidence.
Yeah, well, I don't believe in coincidences.
Wait, but you just said...
I know what I said, Scott. Focus!
Well, he does seem a little strange, Ma.
But Lynda, I invited this man here. We were speaking just yesterday over the internet.
That doesn't mean anything. A lot of these guys have access to the internet. Some are even allowed out on unsupervised day trips. He would have had every opportunity to go online, find himself a victim, if that's what he wanted to do.
Honestly, Lynda, don't you think you're overreacting just a tad?
Real nice place you got here, Marissa.
Oh, thank you. I've always liked it.
Yeah, this type of place will do just fine.
What for?
Exactly, Sock. Isn't that the question we're all asking ourselves, perhaps since the dawn of man? You know, I always thought you were a very wise person for your age, and I admire that about you.
Do you think that my name is Sock?
It isn't?
No, nobody's name is Sock.
Well, you'd be surprised how many names there really are.
Yes.
Awful big place for one little lady. It must be lonesome for you here, Marissa, without any company.
It can be very quiet.
Except for us. That's right. We live here as well, me and Sock.
But I don't. Ow!
And there's always somebody here all the time. Day and night, 24 hours.
Wow. Maybe you need to get a hobby.
In any case, Doctor, it's irrelevant. Look, I don't think this is going to work out for you. We've been talking, and I think it's time for you to go now.
Lynda? Doctor, we've come to no such conclusion.
Oh no, I've done it again, haven't I?
Don't be silly. You haven't done anything.
But look, I know I can come off a bit strong. You wouldn't be the first to say so. Sometimes, despite my best intentions, I just say the wrong thing. I'm just so nervous to be here. And I really, truly am doing my best to make a good first impression with you all. I never should have made that pact with Satan.
You hear that, Ma? A pact with Satan.
What? No, never mind. I didn't say that. I said something else. It rhymes with Satan. I said I made a snack with snake skin.
Oh, that's not any better.
Some cultures consider it a delicacy. In fact, I'm feeling very attacked right now, just so we're all aware.
Well, I guess that seals it. Doctor, if you please, it's time for you to go now.
Oh, no. I know this whole trick now. No, I was promised some stew, and by cracky, I intend to have it.
Oh dear, I did promise him dinner. It wouldn't be very kind of me to go back on my word now that he's come all the way out here.
We have a contract.
Have it your way, Doctor. Since you mentioned legalities, if you don't leave here right now, of your own free will, you'll have left me with no other option but to contact the police. They can come and remove you by force.
Lynda, I hardly think that would be necessary.
Go ahead. Call the police. I'll have you know I am the chief of police.
You are not the chief of police. The police chief's name is Arthur Rogerson, and he's a close friend of mine.
All right, I'm not the chief of police. But I am the commissioner.
All right then, Commissioner. Tell me, what kind of car did you drive here in this evening?
Not that it's any of your business, but I was chauffeured by limousine.
Oh, please. This is getting absurd. Why don't we just skip the nonsense and get straight to the truth?
All right. It's a Toyota Corolla.
A Corolla. You don't say. Wouldn't you know that's the same type of car that I drive?
Oh, yeah? Small world.
I think it's time that you told us what you're really doing here.
Lynn.
All right, you want the truth? Here's the truth. Mama!
Lynda, that was not very nice.
Holy shit, Lynn. What the hell?
What do we do now?
You're asking me? You're the one that just knocked this guy the fuck out.
Well, we can't very well just leave him lying there like that.
We should call an ambulance.
No! No ambulance!
Huh?
He's fine! He'll be fine.
Dude, he's out cold.
Okay. We'll call the police.
Thank you.
But first, Mom, do you have any rope or bungee cord or something?
No, I'm sorry. You want to tie him up?
Well, he's not going to be so happy when we wake up now, is he? Mom, rope.
I'll have a look around. Lynda, I am very disappointed with you.
Have you lost your flipping mind?
I don't know. I see cases like this all the time where some wacko lures in an older woman, gains their trust, and then takes them for everything that they have. And I am not going to let that happen to our mother.
Well, heck, Lynn, that's depressing. But just because the world is full of creeps, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what this guy was going to do. For all we know, he could be a great guy. Well, he could be a normal guy. Well, he could be not a murderer.
He could be anything. And he drives the same type of car that I drive, Scott. A Corolla. The same type of car the police are looking for right now.
Ah, yes. The rare Toyota Corolla. Or who knows? Maybe he just saw your car in the driveway and figured he'd try his luck.
Shit. I hadn't thought about that. But even then, he'd still be a liar, so why?
Maybe he doesn't have a car. Maybe he takes the bus and gets embarrassed about it. Or maybe he just drives a frickin' Corolla. You go immediately to clocking him over the head with a statue.
You're not helping.
In what way exactly am I supposed to be helping?
Get him in the chair.
No way, dude.
We're gonna need a place to tie him up, so come on and help me, dipshit. You get his left arm.
My left or your left?
We are facing the same direction, you fool!
Okay. All right. Come on, doctor. Oh shit, Lynn.
Stop.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, Lynda. I didn't have any rope. Would these be all right?
Why do you have a pair of handcuffs in the house, Mom?
Well, sometimes the neighbors...
No need to answer that.
The neighbors?
These are perfect.
Now what?
Now we call the police.
Oh, this is so not how I wanted this evening to go.
Well, believe it or not, Ma, I've had worse timber dates.
Hello, this is Lynda Sangster. I believe I've located the escaped fugitive from the Spruce Road Psychiatric Ward. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
Well, dear, what did they say?
They've apprehended the escapee. She was detained half an hour ago.
So, then this is just, some guy from the internet.
That makes things much worse, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, Ma. So much worse.
He was gonna pull a weapon from his coat pocket. Wait. What the hell is this?
Whoa.
An engagement ring.
Oh, how sweet!
He was gonna ask you to marry him?
I told you he was a lovely, lovely man.
Mom, you just met this guy. Him proposing to you like this? Well, it just goes to prove that he's weird.
Far cry from murderous, though, wouldn't you say?
Oh, God. You're right. This is not good. I could lose my job. I could go to jail.
Oh, good, my goodness.
All right, guys, let's just cool it for a second. We have to think of something. There's got to be something we can do to fix this.
We could just say that he passed out. I mean, he has been drinking.
Yeah.
No. No good. If they found out we were lying, that would be obstruction. Maybe even premeditation.
Well, we'll have to think of something, won't we?
Well, maybe he has something else on him, like a wallet or a business card or something.
That's brilliant. Good thinking, Scott.
You two must get this from your father's side, because this is certainly not how I taught you to behave.
All right, yeah, I've got a wallet and a cell phone here. Well, I'll be dipped in shit. No, his name really is Doctor.
You've got to be fucking kidding
Oh,
me.
look.
Maybe next time you'll think twice before disobeying your mother's wishes.
Anything on his screen, a contact number, an email or something?
Just a clock. It's locked. Wait, he has biometrics enabled.
Oh man. Like exponents and stuff?
What? Scott, no. It's a fingerprint scan.
People actually use those?
Here, see if it works.
Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, that did it. We're in.
Alright, there's got to be something useful in here.
Bring up his Timber account.
I'm gonna check his email first.
I need to sit down. This is too much.
Are you okay, Ma?
No, I am not okay. The two of you are completely ignoring me. It doesn't matter what I say or what I want. The both of you are both bound and determined to do whatever you damn well please. And now look at what's happened. Just look at what's happened.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4 different women.
4 women?
And I can't even get one. It's true.
There's so many message notifications here. But more than that, look here, money transfers. A ton of them. Holy smokes, this one's for $10,000.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't know, but nothing good, that's for sure.
He told me he hadn't seen anybody in 3 years. He said he was waiting for the right person. Foolish me. I should have known no man would want some withered old woman like me.
Whoa, hey, Mom, that's not true.
Yeah, this isn't your fault. Any man would be lucky to have you.
Yeah, you're not that withered.
Save it. If I wasn't good enough for your father after 30 years of marriage, why should anyone else want me? I should never have bothered.
Look, Mom, he's the problem here, not you. Just because you fell for his trap doesn't mean that there isn't some other guy, some honest man out there who wouldn't be falling over his own 2 front feet to meet you.
Wait, how would you fall over your own?
Shut up, Scott!
Okay.
You're sweet, Lynda. Thank you. You know what else does it say in this creep's telephone? Who are all these women?
Well, there aren't a lot of messages here. Too many to sift through right now, but this one. This Alfreda Phillips. That name rings a bell. She last contacted him 10 months ago. He's blocked her since then. She writes, "Just so you're aware, Mr. Loveit, I've contacted the police. They've opened an investigation. I know who you are and what you do. Cease and desist." Wait. Now I remember. She had reported fraud charges. We were considering prosecution, but we had to throw the case out for lack of evidence.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, my head, what the hell, what is this?
No, all right, just take it easy.
Well, get me out of this.
We'll uncuff you, doctor, but first, you're going to answer a few questions.
The hell I am.
Start with, maybe you'd like to explain all these messages we found on your phone. Do the names. Lisa Smith, Darnice Why Not, Carlia Brophy, or Alfreda Phillips have any meaning to you?
You've gone through my phone. Unbelievable. This is a violation of my privacy. Now get me out of these handcuffs. I swear to God I'll...
You'll do nothing until you answer her questions.
Well, what the hell do you want me to say? Those women, they are other acquaintances.
Oh, really? And what about all these money transfers then? This one here for $300, this one for $5,000.
I hardly think that's any of your business.
I'll decide what my business is, doctor. You're some kind of a con artist. Just skip to the truth and admit it.
I'm not a con artist, you idiots. I'm an escort.
A what?
That's right, a male escort.
No. But Like, what?
You mean you didn't tell them? Frankly, I'm a bit relieved they didn't know. When I first arrived and saw she brought you all along, I thought, ooh, well, this is going to cost extra.
You're disgusting. You seriously expect us to believe that our mother invited you here so she could pay you for sex?
I don't give a good goddamn what you believe. It's the truth. Would you tell them already, woman?
Oh dear, I guess it's possible that I was mistaken.
You see, it's all one big misunderstanding. Now, get me out of these handcuffs.
If you're an escort, then explain your relationship to Alfreda. She was charging you with fraud. I can clearly see that you accepted a money transfer from her account in the amount of $10,000.
Alfreda. You mean that crazy lady that hired me about a year ago? What a kook. She bought my premium package. Turned out she was some religious nut, and she felt guilty after we did the deed. She tried to give me the shaft. Then when she finally did pay, she threatened to prosecute. Even tried to bring me up on some charges, but they threw the case out. Because, hello, clearly she was insane.
And what about this engagement ring? What kind of escort proposes to his clients anyway?
That's not yours. Belonged to my ex-wife. God rest her soul. The truth is I can hardly stand the sight of it anymore, but then again I haven't been able to part with it either. It's been in my jacket for years. Now, just give it back to me.
Well, I just have one more question for you, Doctor. How do you get all those women to write you back?
Scott! Oh my God!
What? I'm writing messages to everybody. No one ever replies.
You have almost $90,000 in your bank account. What kind of an escort has that kind of cash flow?
A successful one. Now look, I could have you all charged with assault, kidnapping, maybe even attempted murder, but if you let me go right now, we can just forget the whole thing ever happened.
Get the keys.
Look, we're awfully sorry about all this, Doctor.
Well, as you should be.
We'll find a way to make it up to you, I swear. Lynda has money.
Scott!
What?
I like money.
I'm not giving you a dime. Something still isn't sitting right with me.
Not sitting right with you. You're not the one chained up to a damn chair. No, I do feel as though some form of monetary compensation is in order.
I'll consider it, Doctor, if you just come clean and stop insulting my intelligence tonight. You're not really an escort, are you?
You know what? Got me.
So then all of those women.
Yep. All of them. But what are you going to do about it now, We both know you can't use my phone as evidence in a court of law, not after you've illegally accessed the files, not after you've beaten me and tied me up. Anyone could see it's a forced confession.
Here you are, Doctor, and please forgive
Wait,
us.
Ma. Not yet.
Hey, now put that down.
You know, you're right. You certainly know how to weasel your way around the legal system. I'll give you that. So, let's say we don't go that route.
Now what are you doing? I said put that down.
Relax, I'll give you your phone back, Doctor. But first, I'm going to write an apology letter to all the women you've defrauded over the past few years. Maybe I can't bring you to justice for what you've done to them, but at least I'll be able to bring them some peace of mind.
Oh, how very noble of you.
Oh, that's not all I'm doing. You see, I'm also reimbursing them each the amount of money you stole from them, with interest.
What? Wait, now you can't do that.
Oh, I certainly can. You don't seem to have anything on this phone two-factored.
You're making a big mistake, you little brat. You really want to get involved with me? You want to get my lawyer involved? I'll have you charged with theft.
Guess it doesn't feel so nice when the shoe's on the other foot now, does it?
You must know I'll cancel those transfers the minute I leave here.
Well, maybe not the minute you leave. You see, I think it'll take you some time to figure out these new login credentials I'm creating.
You better be careful, little missus. You never know what a man like me is capable of.
Listen closely, Mr. Loveit. If you know what's good for you. I crush 5 losers like you every day before lunch. Threaten me again. I'll make sure you do your time someplace nice.
And she can too.
Yeah, buddy, you messed with the wrong one tonight.
There, done. Go ahead and uncuff him, Ma. I've got a statuette, and I know how to use it. Don't do anything stupid.
You may leave now, Doctor.
Well, can I at least have one last drink?
Oh, just go!
Oh, what a nightmare. I'm so sorry I've gotten you both involved in this.
Hey, Ma. You couldn't have known.
Yeah, I'm just glad that we were here.
Oh, well, that ties the knot. No more men from the internet application. From now on, I think I'm just happy to resign myself to a life of quiet solitude.
Now, Ma, that'd be a real shame if you did that. Just be careful is all. Maybe next time let me take a look at the profile before you meet somebody else. And, you know, if you're ever feeling lonely, you can always call me.
Oh, Lynda, I try to call you all the time. I just end up doing math.
I'll explain that later.
Is it true what he said about you not being able to press any charges against him?
I'm afraid so. After what happened here tonight, there's no way the charges would stick. But I have a lot of friends on the police department. We'll be keeping an eye on him. If he tries anything like this again, you can bet we'll be there to stop it. Just a little afraid he knows where you live.
You think he'll come back here?
I don't know.
Well, I could stay. Just for a while I look for work. It would sure help me out with some of those debt collectors, if that's all right with you, Mom.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Oh, you are always welcome here, Scott. You know that. This is your home.
Thanks, Mom.
And by the way, on that job, I think I may even be able to help you find one.
Oh, yeah? What were you thinking?
I've been exchanging emails with this nice young man from Nigeria. He's a prince.